Here's your daily dose of kitty cat. He's sleeping. I think he's been worried lately. I'm not sure why. Let's see if I can be as concise as possible. Thought it was Thursday, it's really Wednesday. Yesterday I did a lot of trimming on branches that fell out of the tree with my electric chainsaw. And I took the leaf blower and blew leaves into piles instead of raking. A lot more fun that way. I was so tired by 7 p.m. I fell asleep for about 3 hours, and then I woke up and I don't remember the night. I know I had unpleasant dreams. I don't remember them, thank goodness. But on the emails, I subscribe to Nextdoor.com, and you could too. You go to Nextdoor.com and put your zip code in there for you people in the U.S. Put your zip code in there, and it's kind of like a little community forum. If people need a plumber, or people have something to sell, or advice, or problems, you can go on there. And within 2 miles, about a mile and a half from here, there was a car of teenagers driving around shooting out of the window. Drive-by shooting. No one got hit, but they've been destroying Christmas decorations, driving by shooting things up. What the F is wrong with people? It blows my mind. And there are no policemen hanging out around here. I never see any. Never. I don't know if there's something in the wings. They're working on something, or they just don't give a crap because this area is just turning into crap. Really disappointing. A lot of houses are being bought up by flippers, and then they rent them out, and they rent them, and a lot of those people don't give a shit. Well, cheerful, cheerful. I've been meaning to put up cheerful Christmas lights around here, which I was going to do today, but I didn't. So hopefully by tomorrow it'll be nice and pretty in here. It just lifts your spirits. Costumes, I have to do those. I want to do them right away so that if there's any, if Jennifer needs any alterations or something, then I can do that. So I've been working on boxes for Christmas to send to the kids. So I made a cassette recording with a cassette recorder. A cassette recording on one side for Felix. On one side are 5 stories. You have Madeline. In a house in Paris all covered with vines lived 12 little girls in 2 straight lines. In 2 straight lines they broke their bread, they brushed their teeth and went to bed. The smallest one was Madeline, that one. Then 2 Snip, Snap, and Snurr books, stories. One is The Big Farm and the other's Buttered Bread. And it's Little Swedish Boys, written in 1943. And they're good, wholesome stories, where they learn a little lesson, like when you're told not to go in the pasture where the bull is, you don't go in there, because there's an adventure. I'm not going to blow it for you. You'll have to find out for yourself. And on the back side of that tape is Bossa Nova and Latin music for babies. That is so cool. There's no singing, it's all music. And it's upbeat, cheerful, and makes you want to move around a little bit. I listen to it all day. And I wrote on there that you could use it as background music while you're doing other things, or just keep the baby occupied with this music playing. So it's really nice. So I'll be sending those off tomorrow, hopefully, and maybe grocery store as well. I have some eyeglasses that I ordered. Not these. Unfortunately, they didn't have ones like this in my eye strength. So I got some from another company. Yeah, probably from another country. And they're supposed to come tomorrow. So I'm going to have to be here because people have been stealing packages off of each other's porches. They've been writing that on the Nextdoor.com as well. Lady said they have those Ring doorbells that take photos of people when they come up on the porch, but people that are stealing know how to try to avoid cameras. So I think if I had a camera, I would hide it very well, or I would disguise it. But that's terrible. That's terrible. So all this crap going on. So I'm going to wait till my package comes tomorrow. Then I'll go to the store and mail the boxes out. I got an email from the college loan people saying, "Hey, we tried taking that money out and you didn't have any." Duh. I had a whole lot of savings, enough for the payment that I agreed to pay in monthly increments, which happened and is done for this year, at least. And now they're saying, "Oh, well, you know, we never got all the payments." So that means I have to go to the bank statements and look at all of them to see if they did, in fact, go through. And I believe they did. I don't want to have to try to get legal help. This is all crap. Through the years, like when I was in high school, you needed a high school diploma to get a job. If you wanted a really nice job, you got an associate degree. That's 2 years extra school. Or junior college or whatever. And then bachelor's degrees were only for people that were really going to go somewhere with their life. But then after a while, bachelor degree is what you needed to get a better paying job. And now it's master's degree. But I got close to a bachelor's, but then I had a meltdown and a breakdown and life just kind of fell apart. So I owe all that money. And I don't have the means to pay it. I also talked to my brother David today. David has heart arrhythmia, and they shocked him last month or whenever it was, and it lasted for a little while, and then he went back out of rhythm again. Well, he's gained a lot of weight. He needs to go on a diet, which I'm sure they'll tell him. So he's in the hospital, went in yesterday, and he'll get out tomorrow. But they've been pumping him full of some kind of medicine that's supposed to put his heart back into rhythm. If it's not back into rhythm in the morning, tomorrow, they're going to shock him again, and with all that medicine in there, it's supposed to go to rhythm and stay there. I'm just so scared I'm going to lose him. Then I won't have any of my original family. I'll just have my sons, but it's awful. I said, well, it's kind of like putting ether in a carburetor when you're trying to start the old car up. And he kind of laughed. He goes, yeah, it's what you used to do sometimes when you were working on an old car that had a carburetor. Yes, I used to work on my own car. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed and my heart's worried about him. But that's all the things up until today. I have a couple projects. The little Christmas tree project is something very simple, something you could do with the kids. What else do I have? Another a ramp for the kitty cat, because he's getting so old it's hard for him to jump up on stuff. So I'm making him a little ramp, and I might put carpeting on it. I don't know. That's just something that came to my mind. He's already spoiled. I probably shouldn't spoil him. Well, gots to go. Upward and onward.